I didn't think it looked like that.
Look at this. And it goes all the way, look at this. I don't know what the hell this is. Look, it goes around my chest.
And you were mine, and I was yours. And we were fine behind closed doors. No space or time could change it all. And now we find these vacant halls where those pictures used to be. Now it's shattered, broken glass.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Damion Crier, and I am back with another video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, blessed, and amazing day today. If you have not subscribed to the Crier family, all you gotta do is turn that bell on so you are subscribed to the channel. So I'm back at my old place, guys, just for the moment, but I won't be here long. I finally am getting rid of a couple of the tables that I had showed you guys in one of my last videos. I said that if anyone lived in the Houston, Texas area that wanted some tables or the dinette set table, it was so simple. All you got to do is DM me at Damion Crier Senior, all lower casings, or send me an email at black_dac2@yahoo.com. And someone commented on my video about the furniture, the extra tables, and I sent them my Instagram, how to get to my Instagram. They sent me a message on Instagram saying that they were interested in those tables, not the dinette table, but the two end tables, the glass and the middle glass coffee table. And it was just that simple. So the person is interested. They're on their way over here right now. I sent them the address to my old place. They're just a few minutes away. They're coming to get those tables. This is why I said, man, giving stuff away is not really that hard, guys. It's as simple as just leaving a freaking comment. If any one of you guys would have commented and said, Mr. Crier, I'm in the Houston area, I want those tables. There's no charge for them. They're absolutely free. People think that certain things is impossible. Nothing is impossible. When I do a video, and I do a video like the one I did recently saying if you guys want something that I'm giving away, and if you are in the area, I'll just give it to you. All you gotta do is let me know when you wanna pull up, or where I can meet you at to deliver it to you. So I got the stuff downstairs by the front door. The young lady sent me a message saying that she's like 5 minutes away. So in a few minutes, she'll be pulling up here, and that's it. We're gonna load this stuff up, and that's it, guys. I won't be recording that part of it, but I feel good that I'm able to give these tables to somebody instead of them just going to waste, because the person who's supposed to came back and got these tables never came back and got these tables. And I was a little bit disappointed, because when I came over to do like another walkthrough, I was surprised to see those tables and stuff still here. I'm like, wait a minute, you can't even give nice stuff away. But this person that I'm giving this stuff to, I don't know her, she don't know me. And I looked at the DMs between her and myself, and she's never DM'd me before until recently about the tables. And that's what it's all about. You know, you don't have to like go back and forth with someone, a billion questions about this and that. It's just straight to the point. She said, I forgot to hit her back yesterday. So she hit me up this morning, said, Mr. Crier, I was calling to see if you have a time or date set yet when you want to get rid of the tables. And boom, we jumped right on it. She made moves, I made moves, and now here we are. So we're going to get one more look at the stuff before it goes bye-bye. So I'm going to show you the tables one more time before we go bye-bye. They're out of here, man. I got them already set right here by the front door. That way, we don't have to go up these stairs and bring them down. Now, she does understand that one of the glass tables, one of the tables, the glass is broken in one of the tables. And she thought about something that I didn't even think of. You could actually go to Lowe's and have that made. Just like a car door window getting broken, you can actually get this glass made. So that's actually a good idea. So she's probably a lot like me, where she's one of those do-it-yourself type people. Anyway, she should be pulling up any second here. And I'm gonna go outside, guys, and get ready. And then I'm going to finish this video off because I want to talk to you guys about some interesting things that happened to me in 2023 that actually changed my life in 2023 and made my life a whole lot better in 2024. And man, do I got a story to tell you guys. And I'm also going to be showing footage and clips of everything that I'm talking about, just so you guys can remember everything that happened back then and the stuff that's going on right now. So the young lady finally made it over to pick up the stuff, like the 3 tables. And I'm gonna tell you, this is why I like doing stuff like this when I'm able to. And I'm not able to do it all the time because I'm unable to like just give my stuff away. But it's situations like this that make me so grateful that I'm in a position to do stuff like this for people. She was so appreciative of just those items right there. And she had said to me that she's like a hands-on type person, like myself, where she likes to refurbish things and put things back together herself. And that's pretty awesome because I'm that type of person. If it's something that I can get, especially if it's free, or something that I buy that's really cheap and I'm able to fix it up, I don't mind going out spending a few bucks on the materials and doing it myself to make it look really nice. So she was really grateful for that. And most importantly, the guy who did not pick the stuff up a couple weeks ago, you know, that's his loss. But maybe it was meant for him not to pick it up, and maybe it was meant for me to bless the young lady with the items that she got today. So she was really grateful, and I'm glad I was able to do it. So guys, I want to talk to you guys like about some of the things that I experienced in 2023. You know, some of the things that was really, really, you know, bad, that kind of like affected my life and changed my life a little bit. And one of the things that I was like teased about and made fun of was a particular video that I did. I'm gonna be putting that video right here in this clip right here. Well, it's gonna be like a long video, guys, but I'm gonna be inserting that video right here. But one of the things that I was really teased about, I was told I had a disease and just all kind of just crazy, rude, disrespectful, degrading stuff that you can say to a person. And so one of the things I had showed was I woke up one morning and I realized that my body was really aching and I was going through a really, really painful moment at that moment. And I was like having a lot of irritation on my chest, a lot of discomfort in my chest area. But I didn't do anything about it. I didn't act on it when it happened. I waited like several days went past and realized that one day I put on a white t-shirt. And when I woke up, the t-shirt had all these little red spots on it, like little bitty blood stains. Like I had got stung by a bunch of mosquitoes. And so it forced me to go see a doctor, to go to like a urgent care, like one of them ER rooms, urgent care, because I was terrified, I was scared. Now, I've been with myself for 53 years, so I know how my body is. We all know how our body is. So if something is abnormal, you may not think too much of it right then and there, but as time progresses, you say, wait a minute now, this is getting out of hand. So what I noticed that the spots were really red. They went up under my arm, but it was on, most of the stuff was focused to the right side of my body, the upper part of my body, like my chest area, up under my right breast, going into my upper right back part. And it was really red and blistering. Then after like a certain day, like a certain few days went by, it started really irritating and started hurting. So I was scared to go to the doctor, but I was forced to go to the doctor because I couldn't tolerate anymore not knowing what was going on within my own body, my own temple. And so when I got to the doctor, I sat in my truck for a minute because I was really scared to find out what the results were. Like, when you see something like that, like I'm a dark-skinned guy, so for me to see hundreds of little bitty red spots on my body, on my chest area, it scared me because for me to be as dark as I am and for those marks to be so bright red, it really scared me. When I got to the doctor's office, they ran like a few tests and stuff like that. Came back, the doctor told me that I had what they called shingles. And at that moment, I was still terrified because I had only heard of shingles on television, but I've never really experienced it or knew no one who had shingles. So that was one of the experiences that I had last year that was really awful, that was really scary to me, and it really devastated me, man, to where like I was really literally terrified. So when I shared the video and I did like a couple shorts, I was teased about it. There was a few videos made about my condition, but it was really nothing to play with. I guess if you're not going through it, the people who don't like me not going through it, of course, they're gonna think that something like that is funny to them. But I went to the doctor, they gave me medications, antibiotics, creams and stuff for the pain. So within a matter of like a week, the itching, the redness, the irritation all went away. The red spots on my chest have started turning black, and they eventually fell off. And now I'm still left with the marks on my body, but my skin is real smooth. It's not rough looking. If I were to go to the beach and take my shirt off right now, it doesn't look really nasty and disgusting, but it was really, really scary for me. So that was one of the experiences that I had went through last year that was really devastating to me. By the grace of God, you know, I came through it. I heard it's normal for people my age or people that stressed out a lot. Me, I take the word stress out of it because I don't really stress about anything. I used to, but I don't stress about, don't nothing bother me anymore. I don't let anything bother me. So that's the last thing that I was concerned about was I stressing? But the doctor said it can come with stress or getting older. People in their 50s do tend to get the shingles. I am at the emergency room, so I'm sitting in my truck. I'm actually finna go into the ER, see what's going on. I was trying to get some advice from a family member to see if I should go to a hospital or go to like a ER. So instead of going to a hospital, I just came to an ER, and I'm hoping that they don't send me to a regular hospital, because some of these places like this, it says ER, which means they should have like machines in there to where they can scan or do an x-ray and see what's going on. So I'm hoping that whatever's going on, that they find it and order me some type of cream for it. Again, my body is not in pain. Like, I don't feel dizzy, I don't feel sick, and none of that stuff. I'm not itching and all that stuff. But I'm just wondering, like, I can feel the rashes on my body, but I don't know what the hell is going on. What's causing them? Is it my blanket? Is it the clothes I'm wearing? Is it the new laundry detergent that I'm using? I don't know. But I'm finna figure this out today, because even though I'm freaking out, I'm not really scared. So I'm finna go in here and see what's up. Let's go. Morning. I had to use my cell phone to record this part of the video. Yesterday I went to sleep and I had like a lot of itching on my body, like on my lower part of my chest on my right side, and I didn't really think nothing of it, and I seen like some little bitty bumps forming, so I didn't really think nothing of it. But then I wake up this morning finna take a shower, and I'm like, my whole like upper part of my body is like on fire, and now it's like red. You guys gotta excuse me, I just woke up, so I do look a little, I don't know if you guys can see this. Look at this. And it goes all the way, look at this. I don't know what the hell this is. Look, it goes around my chest. It's not on this side of my body. It's just this side, and then it goes around. Oh shit, sorry guys. Look at this. It goes around here to my backside. So, that's crazy. So today is Sunday. Today is Sunday, and I think this is like the 12th or 13th. So now I'm after, I don't think there's no doctor offices open here, like family doctor's office is open here on Sundays. So I'm forced to go to the hospital. So I'm gonna go to the hospital right now and see what's going on. As far as my health, I don't feel bad at all. I feel pretty good. I do admit that the sore, like where these little bumps are, it's really, really sore. It's like, they're not itching, but it's real sore, real irritating. I called one of my relatives and she was like, well, don't panic, don't panic. You go outside a whole lot without sunscreen on, you're in and out your car, your truck all the time, shopping and doing this stuff. So it could be something as simple as you might need a cream. But I'm gonna go to the hospital because the doctors aren't open right now. And I'm a little freaked out. I've never, like, My skin has always been smooth my whole life, so I've never really had anything like this. Look at this, bring it in closer. And this red, now I'm gonna tell you what really scares me because I'm a dark-skinned dude. Look at that. I'm a dark-skinned dude, and to see a red mark on me, I'm definitely concerned. So I'm finna ready to throw some clothes on, guys. I will say this, I did switch my laundry detergent recently because I was trying to think when I talked to my cousin, what things did I use recently? I was using this other liquid detergent, Armor, but then I switched over to the stuff in the green bottle. I can't think of the name of that stuff right now. So I was thinking of what all have I did recently or changed recently that could have made me break out. So I can't think of anything. So the only thing I can think of is my cousin did say the older that you get, your body starts breaking out with different stuff. You have to take care of your skin more and stuff like that. And so I'm hoping that's all this is. So look at this. That's crazy. It's going all the way around, man. But it's only focused on this side. I don't see anything else. Again, this side right here is clear. There's nothing over here. There's nothing over here. So yes, I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely a little bit nervous, but I'm gonna go up to the hospital, man, see what's going on. Hopefully it's not a long wait, but if it is a long wait, it's gonna be well worth it. I hate hospitals and I hate doctor offices. And if I was 10 years younger, I probably wouldn't be going because I still have the mindset of a really young person. Like, I'm cool, it's just a little rash. But now that I'm 53, I don't think it's just a little rash. I do have more concerns than just a little rash now. So I'm gonna get dressed and see you guys when I get to the hospital. Shit is crazy. They asked me about shingles. I don't even know what the hell a shingle is. I ain't never had nothing like this on my body before. Like, instead of going to a hospital, I came to like a emergency room. See what's going on. Whatever it is, I hope they figure this shit out. It's on my back too. She's seen a spot on my back. I can't see what's on my back, but one of the practitioners seen something on my back too. So this is explaining why I'm having a little back pain. Well, guys, so I have my news. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not even gonna sit there in front. I actually was a little nervous because I know I'm an older man, and with the smoking and abuse in my past, doing certain stupid stuff, I was almost scared that I had the, the C word, signs of C. I don't want to say it, but come to find out, the doctor looked at my chest and my side, and I didn't realize that I'm gonna try to put the camera around my back. I don't know if you guys can see, but it has apparently spread it to my back, to the back of my body. So what the doctor just said was that I have a case of the shingles. I've heard of it before. I think I've heard of it, but I've never had it. And I asked him, I said, well, this has never happened to me in my entire life of 53 years. I said, this just pops up, like happens. He said, yes. He said, you were just the one to get it. He said, as you do get older, that things do change. He also said, but you don't have to be older to get a case of the shingles. It can just happen. You could just be the person to get it. So my first thing, I was thinking I need to go home, wash everything, change my sheets, use different laundry detergent for everything. But it looks like that I'm good to go. So they are actually finna get my scripts ready and let me know what I need to do. But he also said that it could spread to other parts of the body. So I definitely have a concern about it spreading to the other parts of my body, because that is pretty scary. I'm finna get myself dressed. You guys can see that. And it's apparently on my back too. So I'm not gonna lie, I do feel better that I know what's going on, because I'm one of those people, when something's going on with my body, I know what's going on, but I never say anything to nobody about it. And I'm scared to go to the doctors because I'm scared to find out what they're gonna tell me. And at my age, I keep saying my age, and I hope I'm not offending nobody by saying that, but at my age, it's scary for me because I never know what a doctor's gonna tell me when I go into the doctor's office. So he did ask me have I had certain things done to me over the years, like colonoscopy. I can't really pronounce the word colonoscopy. And I did tell him that, no, I never had it done before. But he did suggest that I get with a doctor, a family doctor, and get that checked out because, you know, there could be other things going on that I may not know about. So I am, you know, I'm still a little bit scared because, like I said, especially when he said that it can reoccur. He basically saying that the shingles that I have, it could definitely come back. It's like a reoccurring thing. But what really scared me, looking at these really ugly, nasty rashes, is that when he said it can come back in other places, what if it came back in the other place? I had to just stop. So she was basically letting me know. The other lady just came in. She got my debit card. She was letting me know what the payment was. She said that's just the visit to the emergency room. $300. Only been here like 30 minutes, guys. So $300. That does not include the prescriptions. That's just a visit. I'm like, good Lord, man. They do not play. But $300 well spent because, you know, I needed to know what's going on with me. You know, I don't want to just, like, I just found out today that a close friend of mine back home in Indiana had passed away, that I was not aware of. I was aware that he was sick, but I didn't know that he had passed on. So it's like, I think I better go ahead and start seeing me another doctor to get me to whatever he said, colonoscopy. I think that's where they stick something up your, I don't even want to think about that. But what I was saying earlier before she came in and take my payment, what is scary is that he said it can come back to other parts of my body. I definitely don't want it to come back to a certain part of my body. Hey guys, I just got home from the ER. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a little bit scary for me, even when the doctor came in and told me what they had kind of diagnosed me with, which was the shingles. Again, I had heard of the shingles at one point in my life, but I really didn't know how serious it was. And if that wasn't enough for him to tell me what I was diagnosed with, what he told me next really kind of scared me. They gave me some paperwork here where they was telling me, well, they actually, first of all, they gave me, I think, 2 or 3 prescriptions, one being ibuprofen, some type of cream, and I think it was like an antibiotic. But they did say that it could come back later on and spread to a different part of my body, which is not really something I wanted to hear. But what I really didn't want to hear was on this paperwork right here. I'm gonna read, because when they gave me the prescriptions, they also gave me like some do's and don'ts, things that I cannot do and things that they recommend that I should not do. Right here on this paperwork, one thing in particular caught my interest. It says precautions. It says you should avoid contact with people who have never had chicken pox until the blisters are scabbed over. Children with shingles should stay home from school for 7 days. But yeah, this is just like, I'm gonna see if I can show you this, guys, without it blurring up. I hope it doesn't. I'm gonna do it kind of slow. Yeah, it's not gonna let me do it. But yeah, let's zoom it in a little bit. I'm hoping that'll focus right there where it says precautions. You can read that right there. And this is like, so they gave me multiple pieces of paper today, as you guys can see, that will help me know what I can and cannot do. Oh, I'm blurred up. So the doctor that I've spoken to had also suggested that for future, you know, concerns that I get myself a regular doctor, which I definitely know that I needed my own family doctor. But we did talk about the colonoscopy. We did talk about the shingle shot. I didn't even know what's, listen, I know you guys probably like, bro, you should know this stuff. Actually, not really. I mean, maybe I'm just uneducated to certain things. So I knew that I should have got a colonoscopy years ago, but I didn't know I had to get a shingles shot. I thought shingles was something that somebody was born with. It's like, I'm not into like the medical field, I'm into like the social media field. So I wasn't even aware that I should have got a shingles shot. So they're basically telling me that I can't have body contact with anyone for a while until this actually scabs up. They did say that you can transfer this, which I did not know. And the way that they explained to me when I said, well, how can I transfer this? They said, if you're in physical contact with somebody, you can transfer it, because the little blisters that I showed you guys, as they're healing, they'll bust open and little stuff will seep out of them. And what they're saying is that you can transfer that fluid to someone else's body, and that can give them the shingles as well. So I just want to let you guys know that I'm okay. I found out what's going on. So another thing that happened last year for me that really changed my life, guys, for the better, was I always had a low self-esteem when it came to my smile. Doing a lot of YouTube videos, being in the public's eyes a lot. I'm not calling myself a public figure or famous. I never have done that before, and I never will. But being in the public's eye, meaning that I'm doing YouTube videos every day, people around the US and other parts of the world actually watches my videos. And so I was teased a lot throughout the years about my smile, the way, well, they always said I had a nice smile, but people teased me about my teeth. So I actually decided to go out one day, and I decided, well, do I want to get another car or do I want to get my teeth done? And I chose to invest in myself. And I got my teeth done, and it's definitely changed my life. A lot of places that I go now, I get a lot of wonderful compliments. Even the person that picked up the table set today from me had gave me a compliment after like a few minutes of talking. She wasn't like flirting with me or anything like that. She was very, very respectful. And she ended up asking me during the conversation, she said, oh, you got your teeth done? I'm like, yes, I did. She was like, well, they look very nice. So that's one of the things that I did for myself last year that really played on my self-esteem. And I think it took enough people to talk about me that made me come up with the decision that instead of talking about something, instead of complaining about it, I'm going to do something about it. So in these clips I'm going to be sharing with you guys, I'm just going to show you guys some of the things that I went through that was really devastating for me, and some of the things that I went through that was devastating for me and hurtful, and what I did about it and how I overcame it, and how today it's like life is really good right now. I feel really blessed, man, and I'm able to look back at these moments right here, these memories, and not only that, I'm also able to share these memories with you guys. So let's get into these videos, guys. Instead of complaining about my situation, I'm going to actually do something about my situation. You know how people cry and whine, complain about stuff, but they don't do nothing about it. I'm about to do something about my situation, because I don't want to wake up every day and know that I can do something better, and I just choose not to do it. And then a year or so down the line, I look at myself and say, man, I wish I would have did this. So today, well, actually I started yesterday. I just didn't vlog yesterday, but today I'm actually going to vlog just a small little bit of, this is something I've been wanting to do for years. I've been talking about it, I've been thinking about it, and I looked on Instagram and I went to like reviews and stuff. I went to Google reviews. I reached out to a few people that I've seen in the reviews and asked them what did they think, and everybody had the same story. I'm like, man, I know they say sometimes if something is too good to be true, it is. So I decided to do some investigating myself, and like, wow, I'm finna get ready to take a leap, man, and just step out and just see what happens, man. What's up, guys? This is crazy, man. Oh my God. In the doctor's office. Set up, man. I don't feel good. I don't feel good at all. Even my teeth looking yucky, yucky, yucky. Anyway, man, pray for me, guys. Pray for me, man. I don't know what's gonna happen here, man. Just pray for me. Just pray for me. Your boy is going through it right now, man. So, I'm in this chair right now. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. Y'all know this ain't no doctor. Yeah, this is a dentist's office. Dentist office. In the dentist's office, guys. Straight up dentist. So, y'all probably wonder what I'm doing here. I think I'm getting my monthly cleaning, yearly cleaning, every 10-year cleaning. I don't know, man. Anyway, it's extremely early in the morning, man. It's extremely early in the morning. So I just got here, man, and I'm waiting on my dentist to come in. I've been having like some little mouth pain and stuff, some little stuff going on. Yeah, how you doing this morning?
Not bad. How about you?
Not bad. Yeah.
Ready for the work?
Am I ready?
All right. Okay. All right. Let me go behind your head.
Alright.
Okay.
Is it gonna be painful?
No, of course not.
Is it gonna be painful later on?
No. No, you'll be numb. You won't feel anything.
They use needles to numb you?
Topical anesthetics, then needles. Okay. Let me see.
I don't like needles.
Open wide for me. Mother, large. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Alright, take your time. Guys, listen. I asked him that question. Was it gonna be needles later on? Because I hate needles. I do not like freaking needles. He says anesthetic or anesthesia. I don't know, like, I thought that's a term that's used, like if you're having like a surgery or something, they use anesthesia to put into your IV to knock your butt out. I'd rather be asleep for everything, man, because I am literally taking a walk of faith on this one right here. Some teeth is gonna be coming out, guys. I ain't gonna even lie. I think my wisdom tooth was pulled out like 6 or 7 years ago. I actually came here yesterday for my first appointment. One of my wisdom teeth was pulled out about a year ago. No, about 6 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago. And that's one of the things that they noticed yesterday, that one of my wisdom teeth were gone. But the only concern was that my other wisdom tooth over here was gonna be a problem in the near future. Well, it was a small concern, but it must not have been a big concern because let's just say everything is going okay now. But anyway, it's something, man, I always wanted to do, like have like a better smile, because I believe your smile is like a reference. It's like your resume. When you first see people and you first greet people, the first thing that they see is what? Your smile. That's the first thing they see is your smile. So I've always had a low self-esteem when it came to like my smile, my teeth. I remember one day I was around my grandkids, and this is for real. And me and my grandkids was on the couch playing, and I was smiling, making faces at them like, yeah. And they was like, Papa, what's wrong with your teeth? And I was like, what do you mean? So I jumped up and I went in the restroom and looked in the mirror. Now, every house has like different lighting in the bathroom. Like the house I'm in now, the mirror is not like, the lighting is not as bright in the bathroom. So when I go to other places, they may have like a brighter light in their restroom. And I look at my teeth and it's like, okay, cool, I scrubbed today, they good. When I go to somebody else's house, look in the restroom, I look and it's like, oh, wait a minute, it don't look as good. So this has been a long time coming, guys, a long time coming. I'm so ready.
Can I?
Yeah.
Let me try this. Keep open for me. Keep open for me. Okay. One for the lower as well. Keep open for me, please. Yeah, that will work. Okay. Let me mix my impression and I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
All righty. I'm excited, but I'm scared at the same time. Like, I'm really excited, but I'm really scared. I'm a very long way from home, guys. I mean, I am a long way from, I was gonna say from the United States, but shoot, I feel like I'm not even in the United States right now, but your boy had to do some traveling. Like I said, like, I believe that your smile is everything. I believe that it represents you. It's your resume. It's almost like when you go to a job and you do like an interview, you want to have like your best impression. You're going to do the paperwork online and make sure that you put your resume out there really, really perfect, so people will be like, okay, I'm interested in this person right here to work for us. So it's something I always wanted to do, but the only problem is that over the years, being that I'm 53, I have all of my teeth, by the grace of God. I do have a root canal right here. That looks pretty yucky. The cap broke off years ago. But one thing about me, I wasn't good on keeping up with dentist appointment because I was out there really bad in the street and stuff. But now that I'm wanting to really get it taken care of, it's like I have some underlying issues that I need to get taken care of first. So the first step is I have fillings that I need to be taken care of. All of my fillings, like over the years, need to be refilled.
Okay, push it back for me, please. Keep open for me. Do not close, sir. I place this, press it up, move away. Now close a little bit. Let me pull your lips. Yeah, open a little bit now. Again. You okay?
Uh-huh.
Super. 2 minutes. Was it your phone?
Hard.
I'll drop everything. It doesn't work. It's not a hard floor. Okay, go get it. Okay, stay like that. Just a little bit more. Okay. Now, let's see. Yes, we will come. We will check. Push it down, get it out. Super. This is for you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Oh.
This is your mouth.
Oh, perfect.
I'll be back for the lower one.
All right. Oh. It doesn't really have a taste to it, which is a good thing. It don't have a taste. Hey, I'm excited though. Again, I was saying like earlier, like I had to get like a lot of underlying work done, which was yesterday, because this was just like the first start of it. So I have fillings that need to be refilled. I have a root canal, as I showed you earlier, where the cap had came off years ago. And I got to get all of that refixed before I can move forward to what I want to do. This is going to be like a process right here, guys. So there's going to be maybe 2 or 3 more videos of this that I'm gonna be doing with you guys, but they're gonna be spaced out by several weeks because when I'm getting done, it can't be done in one day. It can't be done in a week. It has to take time. As you guys see, they just did a top mold of the top of my mouth, and the mold looks really good. Actually, I've never seen a mold of the top of my teeth and stuff. So he's gonna come back and he's gonna do the bottom mold of my teeth to get the impressions. And then I think we'll be all done from there, guys. I can't wait till this process is done, man. You guys are gonna love it. You guys are gonna love it. But me, I'm gonna love it way more than you guys, cause I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm excited, man. So, I was saying earlier, at my age, being 53, I'm really blessed to have all of my teeth, man, because I remember when I was younger, I had teeth that fell out my house. I've had teeth that actually fell out my mouth, and I was scared that I lost a tooth. But then I was told by my mom that your teeth are gonna grow back in, and they do grow back in. However, what I found out is that
All
when
right,
you get older,
back.
oh,
Push it for me. Open wide for me. This is the lower one. Center it, place it, push it down. I am sorry. Move it still a bit, close a little bit. Yes, I need to get this over. Take this over. Can you raise your tongue up for me? Stick it out for me. Left, right. Super. Let it go. 2 more minutes, sir. You okay?
oh yeah.
All right. A little bit more. Okay, sir. There we come. Hold it. Hold it. Press it. Get it out. Super. And this is for you too. I'll get the other one. You're welcome, sir. All right.
I'm gonna have to cut that music out the background, guys. They playing some old school music in the back, but yeah. I used to always be told that my teeth would grow back when I was younger, when I lost the teeth. But then I found out, as you get older, I can't remember what age it is, maybe 5 or 6, when you lose the teeth, you lost the teeth. It's not growing back. I could be wrong, maybe it's a little bit longer than that when you get older. Last time you're gonna see this. They're not bad for my age, but they could be better. When I was in the car, this is gonna be the prep work. And they're going to install the temporaries today, which they say the temporaries look really good, but they're made of acrylic. So I'm ready for it. Hi. I'll see you guys in a minute. I gotta turn it off now. Okay guys, so just to give you guys a really quick update, if I look kind of funny, it's because they have my whole entire mouth numb. I don't know if my lip looks a little swollen, but I can't even, my nose from here all the way up is swollen because they had to go in and put the needle in the upper roof of my mouth to numb me up. So I've been in the chair for 2 hours. They gave me these shades right here to put on, so when they start the grinding process of bringing my teeth down evenly, I won't get any like debris in my eyes or anything like that. So that's just a really quick update, man. I'm gonna tell you, the worst part about this for me is the needles, man. Those needles, getting the shots, man. Which, they gave me some cream before they put the needles in. It was like some type of blue cream that pre-numbed my mouth. Ooh, I feel funny, like my whole mouth is just numb. But they gave me this blue cream before they put the needles in to rub it along my gum line. They let it sit in my mouth for like 5-10 minutes. They came back, then they started putting the needles in. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I still felt it, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been if they wouldn't have put the pre-numbing cream on. But the next step that they're about to do is they just, I think I had a total of maybe 14 or 15 shots in my mouth. So they're letting everything sit for a few minutes. When they come back in, that's when they're getting down to the nitty gritty. The gums, the teeth, they're grinding everything. So I won't be able to vlog that part because I didn't bring anybody with me to hold the camera. Some of you guys probably don't want to really see that part. So it's probably gonna be kind of disgusting, but I'm ready for it, man. I'm in now. It's over with. So I'm gonna turn this off and I'm gonna see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, I'm back, man. I'm just getting home. It has been an extremely long day today. It was supposed to have been 6 hours in the chair. 7 hours and 30 minutes later, and we're not even finished yet, guys. They installed the temporaries. I gotta hang on to the temporaries. They mounted these to my mouth. So they got these in my mouth now. Afterward, the temporaries for 2 weeks until my porcelain veneers come from the lab. And when those come in, those will take about 2 hours to install. I don't have to do the needles, numbing, and all that, man. It was crazy earlier because, bro, I got so many shots in my mouth. Like, they started with the top part first. So I had to get a whole bunch of shots on the top part. Then they did everything up there. Then they dropped to the bottom part. Whole bunch of shots in the bottom part. Started down there. Bro, it was tragic, but I made it through it. I do not like needles. I swear I don't like needles. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, Crier fam. What y'all think? Crispy, huh? That's it, guys. Again, these are my Temps. My veneers are actually whiter than this. I went with the Hollywood smile, like I said earlier in the video. So this is it, guys. But as you guys know, several weeks ago, I did a part 1 and a part 2 of me getting my teeth done. So this is not the finished product. These right here are called acrylic. These are temporary acrylics for the veneers. So today I'm actually getting the veneers installed, which you guys are going to see a huge difference, man. So I'm going to bring you guys closer so y'all can see what the acrylics look like. They are stained now, no matter what. They told me when they installed the acrylics, the temporaries, that they were going to stain no matter how much you brush them. They just like the doctor described, they're like fingernails, but a tougher fingernail for the acrylic. So these are stained, but the veneers are porcelain, so they would never stain no matter what. But these are what the Temps look like closer. And I'm gonna be here for several hours today. They said that this part right here should only take 2 hours, depending on the sensitivity of my mouth. So they got these cemented in, so they got to use a machine to uncement these and pull these out. They're trying to remove the temps, guys. They said this is like the hardest part. I do not want to be numbed up, so. These things don't look too bad. They look more brighter on camera, the temps. They actually look brighter than they really are. But really these things got like little yellow stains at the bottom. But she said, well, they said that they're gonna try to attempt to pull out the temps. And if they can't get them out, they're gonna have the doctor come in and pull them out. They have like this little machine that they use to try to yank them out or break the temps. But putting the veneers in is gonna be the easy part. So hopefully I don't have to get numbed up, guys. I'm praying, because if the doctor has to come in and pull the temps out, they gotta numb me up. Now, I was trying to say in the lobby earlier, the reason why they don't like to numb you up when they install the veneers is because they want to be able to adjust your bite. And if your if your mouth is numb, your bite can't be adjusted, because those of you who have your mouth numb before, y'all know it's impossible to feel your bite. You can't even feel your tongue or nothing. And that numbing medicine lasts for like several hours. So hopefully we don't have to go that route, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I do not like needles. I do not like needles. So she's coming now, so I gotta go, guys. So I'm gonna see y'all in a little bit. Say hey, what's up? Truth Dentistry, guys, Truth Dentistry.
My name is Yasmin, and I'm gonna be working with Dr. Giselita.
Hey.
So good, just like this video, guys.
Hey, y'all heard that, man? Like this video, Truth Dentistry, let's go. Okay, guys, so they finally have the bottoms in. They just set them in there, but they're not actually in yet. We still have to get the top acrylics out, which, you know, could take a little bit of time, but the process so far has been really, really smooth. I didn't cry too much, did I?
No, you didn't.
I didn't cry like a baby too much.
I think you did a little bit.
I cried just a little bit, but here they go, guys. These are the real veneers, just the bottom part. You can tell the difference. The top, these are the acrylics, these still the temps at the top, and these are the bottoms, the real ones. But everything is not done yet. We just gotta set them in right now. Now for the fun part, they gotta pull the top ones out and put the real ones in. So, she said I didn't cry too much. But we know my last name is Crier, so it's expected that I'm gonna cry a little bit.
You are a crier.
Well, I know we got a lot of information to think about, so class dismissed, maybe at the same time you want to know that I'm blowing the cool. I didn't think it looked like that. I think you were lying.
Okay, guys, so we have the bottoms installed. The permanent bottoms are installed. You probably can tell by when I smile, you guys are gonna see like the two different colors. See the two different colors? These are the temps, which they finna pull off now. And these are the real veneers. So really, really exciting. I'm not gonna lie. The bottom took over an hour and 20 minutes to come off. They were tough, and I ain't gonna lie. I think I was crying like a little girl. Hopefully, since the acrylics are more bigger at the top, maybe they won't be as tight, maybe they won't be as hard to come off. But if this goes ahead and comes off pretty smooth, then this process is gonna be over with in the next couple hours. I think the last and final thing they have to do once they get the tops off, get my top veneers put on and installed, then we have to do like what they call a bite adjustment. So it's still a pretty long process to go through today. But after today, it's all over with. It's a wrap. It's no more. But you guys can see it. This is them, guys. This is them. Those are the porcelain veneers, and those are in my house. I mean, my house. I'm silly. Those are actually in my mouth forever, guys. So, I would say this, man. You know, if anybody like ever wanted to go get that done, like you can do it. You know, work hard for it. And, you know, like for me, what made me really get it done was that growing up through the years, I was always told, you know, that I got a really, really nice smile. And at some point, I started really believing that I had a nice smile. And so I really, like, for me, one of my biggest low self-esteems were my teeth. And you guys notice I didn't say is my teeth. I said were my teeth. Not anymore. I don't have a problem with that. I'm very happy with the process. Again, it was something that I had always wanted to do. They were like, well, you gotta fly to Miami. As you guys know, a lot of people go to Miami to get like a lot of work. Like people get BBLs, veneers. A lot of people fly out of the country to get it done. And at the time, I was like, I don't want to do all that flying, because when you get this stuff installed, it's several steps that you have to go through. For instance, Miami wanted me to fly out there like 3 times, guys. 3 times for the same process. You guys know what? I'm gonna set my camera down for a second. I had to find a spot to set my camera up at. But what I was saying was that when I first started this process, right, what I did was I was online and I kept typing in like places that do veneers. I know people who've actually gotten veneers done, but I know that they had to fly out the country to get it done. And like the prices out there, like, I'm gonna say this, for certain places in certain countries, if you're a YouTuber from the US, and I'm just giving you guys straight up facts, man. I'm gonna give you guys something that y'all didn't even know. But in some countries, not all, in some countries, depending on how big your platform is, if you have a huge platform, whether it's on TikTok, YouTube, Snap, if you got really big numbers on a platform, some countries will actually do your teeth for you for free. All they want is one thing from you. They want you to shout them out in the video, and they want you to put like the link to their companies in your description box. I think for like 1 or 2 videos, but they'll actually do it for you for free. But like in Colombia, a lot of people go to Colombia. Now, I'm not gonna lie, them dentists over there, they do a really, really dope job over there in Colombia. But my problem with that is that I was kind of scared to fly out of the country and go over to Colombia. And then I decided to go with Miami, Florida, which was about 5 months ago before I even got this whole process started. But the only problem with Miami is that I would have had to fly out there, and then they would have did like just a consultation. The consultation is where the doctor comes in and talks to you about the veneers. They take x-rays in your mouth And then they tell you that you need this and that. Like they were telling me that I needed, like I sent them like images of my mouth that they wanted me to send them on the app. And they were like, well, you gotta get this done first, this done. We could do it, but it's gonna be more expensive. You got to fly back at least 4 times. I'm thinking to myself like, bro, that's a lot of moves. I could have any type of emergency that can happen right here at home. And I just can't be out of the country like that or be out of state like that, because you never know. So I end up going on Instagram and I end up finding this company, and we did like some price comparing, and I didn't even know a place in Houston. I mean, I knew a place in Houston did it, but the prices, man, was just freaking ridiculous, bro. I'm talking $3,000 a tooth. $3,000 per veneer. I was like, bro, y'all done lost y'all mind. So I just threw the towel in. And so one day, I guess because of my search on Instagram, me kept looking up veneers on Instagram, this one place popped up right here in Houston, and I went with them. And so it worked out good. But as far as that, the painful part for me, because people want to know the experience of getting veneers in. The painful part for me was because I'm an older man and my gums and stuff are going to be a lot more sensitive versus if I was in my 20s or 30s. And so there was a lot of bleeding on my gum line, both top and bottom. And you can actually see, I'm gonna get closer. You guys can really see my gums are not healed. This was just finished like a couple of days ago. You can still see the redness in my gum line. So my gums are gonna look kind of really weird for the next couple of days. But now I'm able to dental floss, whereas the acrylics, the Temps that I had on, I couldn't floss because you can't. It's just one piece that goes up and one piece that goes down, top and bottom. So now that they have these installed, I'm able to dental floss. But now my gums are inflamed. That's why I'm talking funny a little bit. And I have this cream I have to put on my gums every couple hours. But if anybody were to ask me, do I think getting this work done on my mouth, was it well worth it? I'm gonna say this, it was well worth every single penny. Every single penny. I should have got this done a long time ago. I should have got this done years ago. But back to the most painful part for me is when they put the needles in the roof of my mouth. Now, this was the beginning when I first got everything done. The first day I went to the dentist, they assessed my mouth. They took the x-rays of my jawline, my bite radius. And then I came back the next day. That's when they did my molds, and I was in the chair for almost 8 hours. They did the molds. They had to shave my teeth down. The worst part for me was when they stuck the needles in the roof of my mouth to numb my mouth up, because that was pretty painful, just that needle going in the roof of my mouth. There was some sensitivity when they started shaving the teeth down. There was a lot of sensitivity, so they had to go back in and put a little bit more numbing medicine in. So that was pretty painful for me. But the worst part for me, the most painful part for you, boy, was about 2 or 3 in the morning when I woke up to go to the restroom. The numbing cream, the numbing medicine had wore off, and I'm gonna tell you, it was a wrap for me. It was a wrap. Your boy was in all type of pains. Listen. I hit the medicine cabinet that night. I was taking anything I can find in the medicine cabinet. Listen, ibuprofen, Tylenol, anything I can find in the medicine cabinet. Your boy was taking it. I even took NyQuil just to help me sleep a little bit. But all jokes aside, man, going back to the third process, which was recently the day that they installed the porcelain veneers. They didn't numb my mouth up that day because they said if they would have numbed my mouth up, that they wouldn't have been able to test my bite radius, because when they get them installed, you have to bite down on something and they have to check the radius to make sure that your bite is matching. So they couldn't numb my mouth up. So on the bottom, the doctor, there was 2 other people who came in first to assist me. The ladies that you've seen in this first part of this video. They actually came in to start my teeth. So they were supposed to start the top, but the doctor questioned why they started the bottom first. They should have started the top. So they started the top, the bottom. The bottom was so cemented in that it took almost an hour 20, almost an hour 30 minutes just to get the bottoms out. And that was the worst. Keep in mind, I was not numbed up on this last round. So the bottom part was like the worst part. Then they end up getting the top. After they got the bottoms out, they set the porcelain veneers on the bottom. And I showed you guys that in the clip earlier, just to make sure that they all lined up right. Then they had to take them all back out and then cement them in. Start the cement process. Excuse me. The top didn't go too bad because you have more room at the top of your mouth or whatever for them to get in there and get it out. So the top part probably took, I'm gonna say about 15, 20 minutes just to pull the top part down. So overall, it went really, really smooth. Like I said, I'm a crybaby when it comes to needles, and a lot of you guys out there who know about shots, especially getting shots in your mouth, man, it's not a joke, bro. It's not a joke. But I'm very happy. Again, like I said, you guys have been watching the Cryer family for a lot of years. You guys do know that one of the things I always talked about was self-esteem. I've had a self-esteem for a lot of years, and a lot of my self-esteem came from my teeth because I knew I had a broken cap right here. I had a root canal on years ago, and I had a cap that fell off like years ago, man. And I had never got the cap fixed, and that teeth started to decay over time. And what I mean by decay, it started turning like a discoloration, like a yellowish brown color. And it just it set off everything else, because when you look at somebody, say for instance, I'm gonna be a little funny here. If you look at somebody and they got a mucus in their nose, booger, you're gonna be looking at their face talking to them, but your eyes gonna keep going to that booger like, damn, that shit nasty. So that's how I felt about the brown teeth. And one time I got that teeth fixed and the cap broke again a few years later. And I just said, to hell with it. I wasn't finna keep on getting that cap fixed, but I should have. But after looking at the stuff that I have installed now, beginning with the Temps, when they put the Temps in, I seen a huge difference. It feels good. My self-esteem shot through the roof. I had the option of smiles that I wanted to go with. They had multiple smiles. I don't remember all the names of them. It wasn't like a magazine that they were showing me, but I went with the most popular smile, which was the Hollywood smile. So this is my Hollywood smile, guys. I no longer have to, how could I say this? If you guys go back and look at a lot of my videos, y'all see me going like this a lot in my videos while I'm talking, and I'm always using this hand to do it. If you guys go back and look right now, y'all see me doing this a lot in my video. What I was doing was, because of that teeth that was brown, I was always trying to, filter it over, cover it up. But it started to become noticeable as I became more known. I'm not going to say popular. As I became more known on YouTube, a lot of people started noticing the teeth. A lot of people started noticing the teeth. And then I started, it was situations where, I was actually told about my teeth, and it didn't feel good, because I always considered myself the type of person who's always taking care of himself and try to keep himself together, especially like growing up without a dad and stuff like that. We all need that man in our life at some point to teach us how to shave and do all this stuff, but that's another story. So that was one of the things that really played on my self-esteem. Again, I don't regret that I got this process done, this procedure done. The only regret that I do have is that I did not do this process years ago, because I was able to do it. I just didn't do it. I took those funds and probably did something else with it. Probably went to the casino or something, some stupid stuff. You guys know how it is. But it's been a really good process. Just real quick before I end this video off. Initially, what you guys don't know is the very first video that I did, about getting veneers installed. What you guys don't know is that on the very first video, I had chopped it out. About a month and a half ago, when I first went to the dentist appointment, when I went into the dentist office, and I sat in the chair, I actually was scared, and I actually had changed my mind as they put the little blue thing around my neck to, you know, to stop the debris from getting all over my clothes from grinding my teeth. I actually got up and said I was scared. I had changed my mind. And the doctor came in, real good doctor, man. He came in and he sat down and talked to me for a minute, and he kind of like walked me through the process, you know, and he kind of made it to where after we got done talking, it was like there was no way I was leaving that dentist office, because he had convinced me and showed me things. And I went on his website and looked at his website on Instagram, and I'm like, wow, he really putting it out there. So that's something that you guys didn't know that I'm going to confess to. Your boy did punk out in the beginning. I was a little bit scared, but I decided to go ahead and go through with it, man. So follow your dreams, man. This is something, again, I've always wanted. Now I got it, and I'm very happy, man. But I want to say, this was a 3-part journey, and I know a lot of you guys watched the video. Y'all enjoyed part 1 and part 2, and this is the last part to getting my Hollywood smile. And I just want to say thank all of you guys, you know, for all the wonderful comments from the beginning to the end. Even when I had the temporaries, and people were still giving me good compliments, saying that they look really nice, man. So I really do appreciate that, man. I'm one of them type of people, man. I take constructive criticism very well, you know, and sometimes when I get that constructive criticism, like if someone says something negative to me, just to give you guys like an example, somebody say, man, your teeth is effed up. Like, you a nice looking dude, but your teeth is effed up. I'm one of them type of people, man. I'm gonna do something about it, literally. I'm gonna do something about it, literally. I'm going to do something about it. I remember I started losing weight a while back, and people started noticing it, but I didn't notice it. I did something about it. I remember one day my son Darian, he was like, Dad, your arm's getting smaller. Your arm's getting smaller. I said, no, son, it's just that as you get older, you know, you're getting bigger, and you're comparing yourself to your dad now. But when he said that to me, it made me start getting back in the gym. And again, the teeth thing was a teeth joke for a lot of years. And so I did something about it. And I feel real, you know, truly blessed, man. I feel really more importantly blessed for the people that's in my lives, the people who support me, people who believe in me, the ones who don't turn their back on me. You know, even when I do make mistakes or I say the wrong thing, I just appreciate all the people for being there for me, man, because I'm not perfect. We not a perfect people at all, man. But I love you guys, man. You guys are watching these 1, 2, and 3rd part of my Hollywood smile. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below if you think the smile is dope, or if you think it's garbage. It's cool, it's cool. I take constructive criticism very well. Oh, by the way, somebody commented on one video, just real quick. I promise I'm gonna end it, I promise. Somebody said in one of my videos, well, not just one person, multiple people. They was like, when some people get veneers, they look real big, like they're too big for your mouth. And that's one of the things that I was trying to stay away from. So I want you guys to comment down below in the comment section if you think that I got the right size in my mouth, or do you, because I have seen people that looks like they haven't, like, they're really, I'm not gonna say that they look like horse mouth, but they are big where their mouth can hardly close. But I think that like these, now I could have picked those, but I didn't. I picked a whole different smile that I wanted. So I could have got the bigger ones, but I didn't go with that. But comment down below if you think that these are it, guys. So one more smile before we go. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Till next time, I'm Damion Crier. Gang.